Alright guys, this is a disgusting performance from Rangers, like absolutely disgusting. Like I usually give a man of the match and I literally can't give a single player man of the match. It was a terrible performance. Not one player was good, so nobody could even deserve to get a man of the match. And Martin, what's he all about? Bringing off Lyle Cameron for Kieran Dowell. Are you stupid? Are you actually thick in the head? How are you bringing off somebody like Lyle Cameron for somebody as crap as Kieran Dowell? You seen it as soon as that happened, that substitution happened. There was boos going around for Cameron coming off and Dowell coming on. Both these substitutions, both players for Dowell coming on and Cameron coming off, both of them got boos because they both should never happen. Dowell should never be playing for Rangers and Cameron should never be going off at like 50 or 60 or whenever he did. That was terrible. So Brussels Sprout, known as Russell Martin, gets a 0 rating. Diving into the game analysis anyway. 7th minute, Dessers needs to hold up the ball better. At the 14th minute, I just wrote boring passes. Yeah, it was just boring passes round the back. The first 15, the first half actually was just terrible, boring passes round the back. Cameron in the 15th minute passes to Dessers, but nothing comes of it. 16th minute, Gassama, golden chance. Yeah, Gassama had a golden chance in the 16th minute. It was almost identical to the goal he scored previously, but instead he chooses, instead of shooting, he passes to Dessers, and Dessers does what Dessers does. Nothing. He's crap. What he always does. In big up games, in big opportunities, in big moments. He does good when Rangers are already winning or in a comfortable game, but when Rangers really need Dessers, he doesn't show up. That's what you expect from Dessers, and that's what man just needs to start learning. 17th minute, Lyle Cameron, good through ball. 18th minute, Cameron passed to Rothwell, who had a shot wide. 24th minute, Butland was dilly-dallying on the ball and then loses it. 25th minute, Ant-Man, good run. 29th, Dundee header, hit the post. 36th, Jeffy loses the easy ball. 38th minute, Rothwell, free kick off the ball. 41st, Jeffy, strike just wide. 45th, Gassama, good ball in, and then that was it for the first half. The first half was terrible, like absolutely shocking. Just passing, sloppy passes. See, this is the thing, it wasn't even good passes, it was just Suter to Giga to Rothwell. They were the only three passing to each other, and Cameron was trying to get the ball, and they weren't really passing to him that much. Diomande, I thought, had a terrible game, and they just weren't really playing it to the wide wingers at all, bar when they could. The only time that the wide players, Gassama and Ant-Man, were getting the ball was when they couldn't do anything with it, so they really need to start changing that. Second half, Gassama, good run, passes it to Dio. It was a save by the Dundee keeper. 51st, Dundee free kick in box, header, and it's a goal for Dundee. Yeah, this is just terrible. It was Jeffy, his man, who heads it in, and then it's Dio's man, Diomande, whose man headers it in for the actual goal. So Jeffy should be winning the ball, who heads it in, his man heads it in, to Diomande's man, Dio really needs to be doing better here. It's his man that actually gets the goal, and it's a looping header, it's not a header that's within 5 yards. It's a looping header. Diomande needs to do better and at least put him off the header, but he doesn't, and he gets basically a free header. And Butland, could he do better? I don't know, I need to watch it back. It was a decent header either way. 55th, Cameron off. I wrote why would you take Lyle Cameron off, who has a bit of pace, and Dowell on. I put an exclamation mark because that is just shocking. Dowell is, I can't emphasise how bad he actually is. 57, Suter had a header off target. 58, Giga got a red card. I wrote it was definitely a red card because he was stopping a goal scoring opportunity. It was a red card. Should he have really done it? No. Do I understand why he done it? Yes. So I can't really complain about that, to be honest. 70th minute, Suter header on target. 71st, Dessers fumbles on the ball. fumbles the ball away or something like that. 72, Tav came on. Before that, Tav had a shot that was well wide, and I just wrote beside that point in the game, I wrote it was just laughable. It was laughable in my thumbnail. The title of the video was going to be something to do with laughable, because this was a laughable performance, to be honest. 78th, Raskin, good defending. And I also wrote on a side note, Dow was putting just terrible balls into the box. He was just floating it in the box. I don't know why. It was just I really don't know why. It was just baffling me, because it was getting nowhere. Dundee players were just going, Dow put in, header away, header away, header away. The bread and butter. 83rd minute, Dessers was diving about, and I wrote as well, there was not one vocal player. There was not a single vocal player that whole game. No, there was about 5 subs that came on and 11 players. So all in there's about 16 odd players, and not one single player I noticed was vocal the whole game. 89th minute, Rangers get a penalty. It was Gisama done well to win the penalty. Do I think it was a penalty? Probably not. It wasn't enough to overturn it, no. So, and I see why it was given as well, but it probably wasn't a penalty in my opinion, so Rangers were a wee bit lucky to get that. Tav scores at bottom left. 94th minute, Gisama had a shot that was straight at the goalie, and 96th minute, Dessers scores, but it was clearly offside. So Dessers does terrible the whole game. He then scores, but he's offside, so that's what I would expect from Dessers, and if it's me personally, I would not be playing him. I would be playing Danilo, and although he gets a lot of stick, he at least has more pace than Dessers, and I think he would have provided more if he started this game than what Dessers did, because Dessers was, he wasn't as bad as Kieran Dow when he came on. So yeah, overall, Brussels Sprout, Rusty Martin gets a 0 rating, Dow gets a 0 rating, Dessers gets a 1 rating, and I can't give anyone good ratings because it's all terrible. So yeah, Rangers need to sort themselves out, because that is just a rank, rotten, terrible, shocking, disgusting performance.